I pray. I pray, but I'm still struggling. Does God hear me? I tithe religiously, but I'm still struggling. Does God hear me? And then I read this book and realized maybe I wasn't listening.
Contrary wins. For those who want to give up but need to know greater is coming. Buy now on He Did Not Forget Me.
We'll get straight to it, man. We try to kind of fall back on the whole political Kamala Harris thing, but it keeps calling us back to it. It's certain things that we just kind of got to talk about. Certain things we put on the shelf and we left it alone the last couple of days, but you need us. Who better to break this down than us? So Kamala Harris, man, I'm sure everybody has seen it now. She did an event in Atlanta, and people are saying it was a Megan Thee Stallion concert and all that, all types of funny stuff. And Megan Thee Stallion took the stage, bro, and she was dancing, and people were saying when Kamala got on the stage, people started leaving or whatever. I seen that. I don't know, it's a little bit of truth to it. It wasn't like mad people left. People were walking out. What's going on, man? Because it seems like, once again, that the Democratic Party is in full tilt on Obama style, using black hip-hop artists, shaking their ass, talking about they twat, Quavo, Saucy Santana, Trina, to dupe us to now vote for Kamala Harris. How do you see the whole situation?
It's a clown show. No different than what we've seen for years, only they're up in the nonsense. They're up in the foolery, the tomfoolery. See, this is a funny thing about Megan Thee Stallion in particular, because we talked about Megan Thee Stallion in the last couple of years, and
right.
A lot of things she said is black women aren't protected, black men don't protect black women. A lot of all this stuff about being protected and disrespecting this, and you feel disrespected by that. Yeah, you can go on a stage at a presidential rally in effort to have the first black woman be nominated as president, and you shake your ass on stage for 4 to 5 minutes long. Nobody else gets to hear your lyrical talent. Nobody gets to hear your artistry. No. Instead of that, we see you parade on stage and shake your ass for 4 to 5 minutes. Now, did a man make you go on stage and shake your ass? Did Tory put a gun in your foot and make you go dance on stage and shake your ass? Nah, you did that on your own. You did that because Kamala Harris encouraged you, a.k.a. threw a little something in your pocket, to go out there and shake your ass in front of all these people. And this is the reason why we should vote Democrat. I don't really like to go in on it because it seems like we're going in on this black woman, Kamala Harris. Let's be perfectly honest. If Kamala Harris was in it for the right reasons, and Kamala Harris had a plan, and Kamala Harris had it in her heart and in her mind to really do something for our community, have it lay out to be a plan to where we can get better education, better food in our communities, better assistance when it comes to getting off of Section 8 and getting into jobs and situations to where we can really flourish in this country, take a little bit off the immigrations table and put a little bit in the blacks table so that we can start being in charge of our communities like we see other nationalities starting to take charge in our communities. But nah, we don't hear none of that. But we want to see dancing. We want to see LGBT shaking and swatting their ass all over the place, pandering for votes. And we get called coons. We get called we're not protecting. We get called this if we oppose or we challenge it just a little bit. You're not going to throw a black dude in my face. You're not going to throw a black woman in my face and tell me because they sitting there smiling like I do, or maybe can go ahead and connect to a dialogue, because it sounded like she was even having a southern accent when she was down there yesterday. Don't make you have my vote. And this don't mean we pro-Trump. This is mean we anti-bullshit.
Yes, sir.
And we're going to call that out as it is, man.
It was one of the most disgusting things I ever seen, embarrassing things that I ever seen to represent black people, bro. And this is what we are talking about. Where are the other nationalities doing this? Why do it got to be us? Because they understand that we're so connected to hip-hop that we follow these clowns. These people are straight clowns, man. You pretty much got a whore up there dancing and shaking and twerking in front of, people that's looking to vote. But they understand. They know the psychology. Okay, all I got to do, you read the comments, sister girl, black girl swag, all this shit. Collard greens, Quavo's my best. Like, are you serious? We don't take y'all serious. We don't take Megan Thee Stallion serious. We don't take Quavo serious. Rap to me, my nigga. Shake that to me. That's all I want to see you do. All the people that's qualified in this world to come up there, where the scholars at? Where the lawyers? Where the black doctors at? Where the leaders at to come on stage and endorse Kamala? Where they at? Why the hell would you put this 2-bit you know what on stage to shake her? And the crazy part, people weren't even reacting to it. People just standing there like, okay, what's next? And like you said, you got to see, it really wasn't no talent really there like that. You just really are going up there, you know, and giving us the twerk show. See, it ain't about that. Put a Dr. Cornel West or, you know, whoever up there to say, okay, this is why we need to vote for Kamala, because she came out and said it on camera. I'm not doing nothing for y'all specifically. But then you turn around and still give it a vote, but then she turn around and specifically do something for this group of people, specifically do something for this group of people, specifically do something for this group of people. So it's like, we got to wake up, man. We literally have to wake up. And like you were saying, I feel the same way. A part of me is like, all right, let her get in office. Let her win. Because like this clown D.L. Hughley, he was banging on Kamala Harris years ago. Now all of a sudden, she's the best thing since sliced bread. Let her get in office and let them get us again. Because I thought we was done. I thought we was smarter than this. I thought we had standards now. I thought we said, okay, if we want a candidate, you know, they better represent something. Where's the reparations conversation? That just dead?
They laugh at that shit now.
They laugh at it. So it's just like, come on, man. All we trying to do is get people. We didn't say one thing about Trump. But don't try to put us on Trump's side. Right? Like he said, we just against the BS. If Trump was doing it and we called him out when he met up with OT7 Kwani, even though he ain't performed, we said, oh, come on, man. Right? But this is the Democrats' play, and they don't do nothing for us, and we just vote for them. So, in my opinion, we deserve whatever we get from the next 4 years. We deserve whatever we get.
You know, it's crazy. This is like a war on the law of polarity, like a motherfucker. You got two sides of the pole, and everything is its opposite. You got Kamala Harris pandering for emotional black people trying to get their vote. You got Donald Trump pandering for racist white folk trying to get their vote. And both sides are being mentally manipulated into just doing a vote. Donald Trump could just say just a little something kind of semi-racist and kind of connect with some of them racist white folk and they run to him. But can have policies in place to help out small black businesses, can have policy in place to help this, can help that if we really looked into it. We hear Project 2025 and we think that's another way for them to say we're going to go back in the shackles and be hit and put back into those slave harbors and shit back to wherever.
Right.
We get so scared, and then we see a Kamala Harris that, you know what I mean, got her hair laid down, looking like our aunties or something like that, eating collard greens, having a concert. Oh, she's going to be for us because she can identify with us. Bullshit. It's pandering. It's panhandling. How many times in our generation, and we're talking to a lot of people our age, some people are elder, the first Democrat that I ever seen in office that I was alive and account like was able to really look at was Bill Clinton. What did he do for us? You know what I'm saying? And then after that, it was President Obama. Outside of him and his status and his symbolism, what did he do for us? Joe Biden, what did he do for us? Jimmy Carter prior to that, we ain't have really nothing to do with that, but what did he do for us?
Right.
And then let's add in the Republicans in between all that. What did they do for us? Can we just stop getting caught in a dumbass emotion and really look at what somebody's going to do with us? And if they don't do for us, let there be substantial consequences behind that, because they don't pander to Asians. They don't pander to Middle Easterns. They're not pandering to all these other communities that have towns and infrastructures within these communities. They're not pandering to these people. They're pandering to black folk because they know black folks' emotion will run to the polls and vote for somebody that is like them. They know that racist white folk will run to the polls and vote for somebody that's like them. It's a mental manipulation game. And us as our people, because I don't care about them racist white folk. I ain't one of them. I ain't got nothing to do with them.
Right.
But when it comes to us, can we please just stop being fucking played with? Can we please stop being played with? Because it is sickening to watch.
Have standards. Hold people accountable. Bring an agenda. What we should be doing, because people say, give a solution. We should be going to Kamala as an organized group and saying, all right, if you want our support, this is what we need. We want to put the reparations, on the table. We want to put, The inner cities is crazy. The drug epidemic. We want more, jobs, more housing opportunities, more small business loans. Whatever we come up with, we need to put it on the table and say, if you want our support, fuck Megan Thee Stallion, F Quavo, F Saucy Santana, F Trina, DL Hughley, Charlemagne, Plaza, forget all them. This is what we want you to do. If you don't do it, you ain't getting our support, period. If you don't agree to this, you're not getting our support. And if you dare get in that office and don't do it, it's going to be consequences and repercussions for you lying to us. But we don't do that. Just give me a Megan. Give me a DL. Give me these people, and we'll get your vote. I made a big bowl of, I had to make so much cotton. We used the bathtub to make, are you serious, man? God damn, it's killing me to see this, man.
Everybody you named outside of Charlemagne, and I'll give him just a little bit of credit because at least he'll speak about policy a little bit, right?
Right.
He'll bring up policy.
Right.
DLs and plazas, all that. All they do is get behind the microphone and cry about what Donald Trump said. All they get behind the microphone is cry about what the Republicans said and what's going to happen to black folk if we do this, and criticize other black folk if they have a mind and an opinion that goes outside of a Democratic crack barrel, right? They'll just go ahead and pander that, but they'll never hold the candidate to the fire, the one that they want to vote for, and go, okay, look, we want to get behind you. The people want to get behind you. Good
point. Damn.
How are we going to fix this? How are we going to do this? How are we going to move this? You need to let the black people know how our vote is going to effectively help us within these next 4 years, because we are tired of the same shit, but you never hear that. They've occurred to take the same shit every election year, trying to scare you away from the Republicans, run you over to the Democrats while giving nothing but criticism to the one side and nothing but excuses to the side they want you to vote for. And that I raise question marks with, bro.
And you know why? I think why they don't? Because they rich in this white man's world. They multi-millionaires, so they really don't care, bro.
Oh,
I honestly think that they really don't give a damn. And that's why I'm reluctant to have any multi-millionaire dude even speak for us, bro. Give me somebody that's from the grassroots. I ain't saying you got to be dirt poor with no shoes, but give me somebody or a group or organization that's going to be from grassroots that understands the struggle at the bottom. These dudes been out the struggle for 20 plus years.
Give me a Greg Marcel Dixon.
Yes, sir.
To sit down and give him a plan and be able to articulate himself, because you know he's coming with passion. You know he's going to come with information. You know he's going to come with facts. I don't give a damn who that man sleeps with. He cares about us.
Right.
He's going to do the right things for us. He's going to go out there and hold whatever candidate to the fire and make sure that they answer questions to where we know, okay, this one's for us, this one's not. And I don't mean it could be him or it could be somebody like him, but don't usher out no goddamn rapper. How many times did you see Kamala Harris usher out Benjamin Crump when we seen a rapper die in the middle of the street? Oh, it happens when a police officer kills a black person. We'll see Crump sitting right next to the parent, and we'll see that it's money time. But how many times did any of these people try to put in mandates or anything to protect these rappers out here from getting slain in the streets when nothing happened? How many orders were in place to make sure that these hip-hop artists or these entertainers are making sure they're protected and contracts are protected out here in these streets, or insurance policies are put in place? They don't give a damn about you until it's time for you to do something for them. Throw a little something in your pocket. You don't even know why you're doing it. You just got paid to do it.
Yeah.
How many times, and maybe she did, Quavo, maybe she did, and I hope I'm wrong. How many times she hit you to give condolences to Takeoff when he passed away a couple years ago on Halloween night? Ain't give a damn about you then. But when it's voting time, oh yeah, she'll bring something up and she'll quote one of your famous songs that's everywhere that she can grab on Twitter real quick and go ahead and recite.
Right.
Miss me with the bullshit, dog.
Yeah, just wake up, y'all. That's all we got to say. I'm glad we got this out because it needed to be said this way. And if there's something else that we need to talk about like this, we'll continue to do it all the way to election time. So,
word,
definitely.
Yeah, real quick, what I want to say, one more thing before we get up out of here about this. I hate that we even allow like a little pump, right? I seen him talk about Kamala's not even black. Motherfucker, that ain't even up for you to talk about.
Right.
But we let that door open.
Right.
Because we let so many motherfuckers in here to just, there's no structure in here to hold anybody accountable and feet to the fire if they go ahead and disrespect us. That dude is a character, that dude is a clown, but we've opened up the door to go, okay, yeah, well, she's not black. That's all y'all care about, right? That's all y'all care about is that she's black. Well, she's not black. Now what? Fuck you. Let's talk about some policy.
Yeah.
But we let that door open and we usher that bullshit in. But yeah, that's all I got to say about it.
And even with Trump, like I wasn't feeling when he was saying about to give the police officer immunity thing. I don't know if you've seen that.
Yeah, I saw that bullshit.
Yeah, I was just like, nah, man. But Trump is not a politician. So he doesn't know what to say and what not to say. And in a way, I don't agree with it, but you got to respect it because these other people is going to lie to you. these other politicians just gonna lie and say they're gonna do this and do that and do this, and I'm not gonna do this, and they do it. He's telling you what he wants to do, so I'm not feeling that. I don't think there's any context to that. Like, I mean, what do you mean give them immunity so they can do their jobs?
Well, that's why we need a representative there that's smart enough to break that down, but not emotional enough to overreact to that. Because, ask me if I'm wrong, they got immunity now.
Yeah, exactly.
They got immunity
most
now.
Most of the time they get off. Yeah.
What does that mean?
Right.
What does that mean, Mr. Trump? What does immunity mean? Somebody can walk into another human being. So I don't even say black. Somebody can walk into another human being's house and shoot him in the head and get away with it.
Right.
And let's see how he responds.
Yeah.
But we get so emotional. We hear that. Oh, he's racist. He's gonna throw us away. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Right.
Oh my god.
Right.
That shit. Let's take our power back, dog.
Right.
Where's our power at?
And that's why I'm pissed off, because even like he was at the Black National Journalist Conference in Chicago. You didn't hear those questions. They asking about some other stuff. Asking about his policy. Asking about that. You asking about, all this stuff about Kamala. Like, who cares?
Yeah,
Talk about his policy.
Exactly. What's he going to do for us?
I wish we could interview Donald Trump. Oh,
woo!
God. Because we're going to ask him the right stuff.
My mama's not voting for him. But she damn sure liked him when she was at that Trump Plaza, and all the fighters and stuff were coming through. And I'm not
Right.
And I'm not even trying to throw criticism to my mother. Like, I love my mother, of course, but it was a totally different mindset toward the dude. And now that he's in office and he's seemingly going against black people, now we look at this dude as if he's a David Duke or somebody like
but
that.
I don't see how it's propaganda, because how's he going against black people? First of all, he employed thousands of black people. If he didn't really like black people, black people were thriving, black businesses were thriving under his administration, black ownership. You can look all this stuff up. So if he didn't like us, it was no inflation, wasn't crazy like that when he was in office. So if he didn't like black people, it's like how would we be doing so much better under his administration than I hear any administration? They said home ownership. I think Marcel was saying this, that home ownership was high since civil rights or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's like, come on, you got to take the emotion out of this and really look at what's going on, man. And I can attest to how I was living under Trump. Yeah. And I know a lot of other people that said that. A lot of people, even my man Aaron, he said it the other day. He was like, man, like, so it's like, come on, man, you got to just. And I'm not saying Trump is the end all be all, but I will say that he has an agenda and he's going to stick to it. He's not going to be influenced, by the lobbyists and other people, with the big money. He's going to do what he thinks is right, for the country, running it as a business. And we got a chance to see the first time when he was in office. So, hey, it is what it is. We'll see.
Here comes that, oh, you brothers, I'm sorry. You brothers, our brothers are so lost right now. In the comment section, here they come. You brothers are so lost. Oh, I wish you brothers really knew what the significance of what you brothers are saying. You brothers really want that man in for next.
How bad was it when he was in office? Like, how bad was it though? Cops are still going to be killing people, killing black people, no matter who's in office. They always had immunity, like you said. Most of the time, a cop is getting off. It's a few times where the public outrage is enough, they'll go ahead and can the cop. Most of the time, the cop got off. Look at historically.
Yeah.
So it's just like, come on, man. Come on.
I mean, outside of COVID, and we don't know whose fault that was or not. I'm not putting that all on Donald Trump. COVID, that was the biggest thing that happened in them 4 years that we were all shut down. But then you look at businesses. Let's not have that conversation.
They helped. They did it. And look what the people was on unemployment.
Yeah.
And getting money. Like, people was, come on, man.
That's why we have inflation now.
Right.
Yeah, we were broke, though.
Right.
The country was broke when that happened. What else were we going to do?
Right. But they can print billions of dollars and send it to here. Billions of dollars and send it to here. And it's like, come on, man. They can do what they want, bro.
You brothers are so lost.
Yeah. We hear y'all.
Yeah,
but nevertheless,
we love y'all too.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's. I don't want to give them shed no light on this, but it's a song with Saucy Santana out there, and we obviously can't play it because copyright reasons.
Yeah.
With him. Yeah, him.
That's a grown ass man out there acting like that.
And Trina try to entice black people to vote, pretty much saying if you don't vote, you ain't getting no sex. And then it's references in the song, like him referring to another man's genitals. What they got to do with voting? Why are you pushing this agenda on us? Why? come on, man.
So they can get on TV and jump and hop around and do what they do at the Olympics and do what they do here and do what they do there and just be able to have parties all over the internet for our kids and our other people that don't want to see it, that don't need to be seen out there, and then mandate laws for it. It's in law that I gotta sit there and watch you party and not have an objection to it. Oh, what? You don't get to watch me party.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Well, I got to watch you party and care about who you sleep with or what ass you looking and all that nasty, wild shit. Care about that stuff, man. But they know who they pandering for. They know who's gonna run to them polls, the beehives and the barbs and we know who's with them. You know what I'm saying? So the saucies.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. It's a very, smart thing that the Democrats is doing. They know what they're doing. Mm-hmm. They know what they're doing. I don't agree with it, but the propaganda machine is in full effect.
Yep,
definitely.
And pumping out them votes.
Yep. With that being said, man, another episode.